3 candles equals a high-speed blade, 2 candles medium speed, and you can run them on 1 candle too. I'll show you that in a minute. It's just a flat stone brick, standard tea lights, and 24 gauge copper. Hey there, just a quick vid to show you how you can take these heat-powered stove fans with just a little piece of copper as the stand and the heat conductor, couple of candles, 1, 2, or 3 tea lights, set it up on a brick like this, and you get yourself a dust fan, table or dust fan. My recommendation is to go with either 2 or 3. 1 runs the blade just a little slow, so unless you just want a super light breeze, go with the 2 or 3. Here's a good shot to show you how the fan actually works. If you look real carefully, right in the center of the fan, it's actually 2 pieces of metal that make up the body of the fan. And right in the center there's a little white line. That's a little white wafer chip called a TEG chip. It stands for thermoelectric generator chip. Soaks up the heat on the bottom, sinks it off the top of the chip, and the temperature differential between the top and the bottom of the chip creates an electrical current that gets sent to the little motor, which turns the fan blade. Absolutely amazing. Another thing to note is the 1 to 3 candles is the perfect temp to run these fans. 1 candle gets the copper up to 300 Fahrenheit, 150 Celsius. 2 gets it up to around 400 or 205 Celsius. And 3, I topped out at about 475, which I think is about 230 Celsius or something like that. The fans effectively, or essentially, start at 122 or 50 Celsius, and they're good all the way up to 660 Fahrenheit or 350 Celsius. So it's right in the sweet spot with 2 or 3 candles to get these things to crank. I got a little scrap piece of copper left right here. So let me show you how I bend this. Now this one's not big enough for much of anything, except I'm going to bend it so that one tea light will fit under here. So I just line it up like this, and then get it straight like that. I want it to bend right about here, so maybe like that. And that's it. That's literally all you have to do. Kind of straighten it out. And then I'll try to get this one the same. About there. Alright, now I'm going to do some temp tests. I want to see how high this goes maximum with 3 brand new tea lights underneath this one. The 3er can get up to 475, like I think it's about 230 Celsius. This one with the 2 can get close to 400, 205 Celsius. And with 1 I've seen it as high as 300, 150 Celsius. Again, everything you need to make it right there. Just the brick, the tea lights, and the copper. And you can cut it a little lower like this or a little higher like this. Definitely go higher like that if you think you might use the long burn tea lights. Those are a little taller than these. But either way, it works good. And then just 1 to 3 tea lights. 2 by 4 by 8 brick, flat stone brick, regular tea lights or the long burn ones. And then the copper. The copper, by the way, is just 24 gauge. 99.9% pure 24 gauge. I'm using a 2-inch wide strip. You could probably get away with 1 3/4 inch all the way up to maybe 3 or 3.5 inches. If you go with a really fat strip, you could do 2 rows of candles, but so that's it. And then when the candles go out, you can just push them out, light up a new one, shove it back in, you're good to go for 4 to 5 hours. Whoops.